Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be quick and to the point. I have a few things laid out here, and these are 10 things that I would suggest that new preppers get right now. In light of everything happening in the world right now, the people around you that you have been trying to talk to and trying to tell to get prepared may start thinking it's actually a good idea to get prepared. And they may ask you, hey, what do I got to do to get prepared? I was completely ignoring you because I thought you were nuts. You want to have an answer for them. You want to have a list of a few things that they can put together. You want to help out your fellow mankind and help them get prepared as much as possible. This is just a little list I put together because I was trying to think of just a few things that I could tell them to start out with, at least the most important things. And it's hard because it really does take so much time to get prepared, and I know I'm going to miss a lot of things here, but I'm just going to go through these basics of what I think is the most important, and feel free to leave your comments down below of what you would have suggested. Obviously there's way more than 10, but I got to make a list. So starting out here, I do have some water filtration. This is the Sawyer Mini. There's all sorts of different water filtration types. There's tablets, there's chlorine bleach, different filters. But one type of water filtration I think everybody should have. So that's number one. Number two is actual water. And probably this should have been number one and this should have been number two, but we'll say actual water. I guess the rule of thumb is a gallon per person per day, which is not nearly enough. So just get as much as humanly possible and store it up. You'll need this for cleaning, drinking, bathing, just basically surviving. And then a general first aid kit. This one has bandages, wraps, ointments, aspirin, Tylenol, that kind of stuff. So first aid, medications, that kind of thing are definitely going to be important. And then I have a candle here, which just signifies light, whether that be lanterns, candles, flashlights, headlamps, something to provide you with light. And then back here I have an emergency radio. Now, if grid goes down, then hopefully the emergency broadcast systems, whatever they're called, are hardened, and they have their EMP protection. If those systems are still up, you may be able to catch a signal and figure out what the heck is going on with an emergency radio. Obviously you want to make sure that it is charged up. This one has a little tiny solar panel on top, which probably won't charge very quick, but it also charges with a USB cord and batteries. Then it has some flashlights on it and all sorts of stuff. This is a great one. And if you can find it, potassium iodide tablets. I said in one of my other videos, and I got a lot of flack for it, that one day it's just going to be too late to prep. And try finding this online right now. Try finding it on Amazon. It is just about gone. So there will come a day when everyone else gets the same idea and you won't be able to find what you need, but this will protect you, or protect your thyroid in case of nuclear attack, I guess, if you're not too close to the blast and just perish right away. So good thing to have. Some cash, and obviously this is not small denominations. You want some ones, some fives, some tens. Just have some cash on hand. The ATM machines might not be working, and if there are any businesses that decide that they can still stay open, or if you want to barter, trade with people, and they're still accepting cash, at least you have something on hand. And then a way to cook your food. So this is my little portable gas stove. It takes butane or propane, which I love because I store both. If I run out of one, I have the other. But a way to cook your food and boil your water. If not a little gas stove like this, make sure you have a propane grill and propane, or a charcoal grill, or a little rocket stove. You can use these little sterno cans to just make your own little sterno stove or a rocket stove. But make sure you have some way that you can heat your food up and cook. And then really this should have been higher up on the list, but food. And specifically food that is quick and easy, that you might not necessarily even have to heat up. SpaghettiOs, canned meats, tuna, these things here that are already cooked, but just some quick food. And make sure you get as much food as you can fit in your house and as much food as you can afford. It's not going to be a bad thing to have extra food because you will eat it eventually. And besides these things that I have a visual representation for, I would say gasoline. If you have the ability to store a few extra tanks of gasoline, I think we are going to see the price go up in the coming days. We already have. I feel like it goes up 5 or 10 cents every day I check. It's insane. If you live in a place where you can safely store it, that's my last suggestion.